Now we are.
All right.
Oh my goodness. We did not plan on going live today because we had other things we were going to do today.
We had other things we were gonna.
But my goodness.
Big thing happened. Big thing happened, Nathan.
Welcome
Big.
to the Kingsmith Podcast.
Big thing happened. Well, few big things. All right. Just before we get to that.
Oh man. That was so funny, man.
My mom's calling me. Give me one second.
Jerry Jones.
Hello?
Oh, do you need muted? Hold up. Wait. There you go. We good?
Yeah, we're good. She realized.
What's that?
I think she got the notification. My mom subscribed to us on YouTube, so I think she got the notification that we're live. So anyway,
That's funny.
but anyway,
Oh, man.
before we get to Jerry Jones, a couple other things happened around the Chiefs specifically.
Okay.
First of all, Taylor and Travis got engaged. So
Yes, they did.
Congratulations to them. And second of all, Rashee Rice finally got suspended. So I'm
Yeah,
just
6 games.
happy that it happened.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're done with that. Nathan,
Yeah.
big thing happened.
Maybe the funniest thing in the history of the NFL.
So if you all haven't heard, which I don't know why you wouldn't have heard by now, if you all haven't heard, Micah Parsons got traded from the Cowboys to the Packers.
Yeah.
And this is one of the funniest things.
Hold on. You just unplugged my laptop. Which could actually kill the stream.
Yep. All right. We all good?
I think so. I still hear my laptop on, so we're fine.
Yep.
Oh, man, that was so funny.
All right. So, Nathan,
Yeah.
as a Packers fan, your initial
Micah
reaction.
Parsons, man. I think that was... the cat's messing with stuff. This is...
Took a couple times for him to finally understand. Oh wait,
He's talking about us.
he's snapping at me.
Oh, my goodness. This is...
So
You know,
we'll get,
I just want to say this. As a Packers fan, Jerry Jones is the greatest general manager of all time.
right.
Maybe in history. He will go down as the one gift that keeps on giving to every
Right.
single team in
So-
the NFL. Not just the NFC,
But-
the NFL. Okay?
Yeah. So
But for Dallas fans,
I wish I could say I'm sorry, but
you did this to yourself. That's all I have to say.
Oh.
You did this to yourself being a Dallas fan. You know better. You should not be a Dallas fan. You should be either a Packer fan, an Eagles fan, or
Or-
literally a fan of any other team in the NFL.
right. Any other team.
Literally any other team.
We'll get to because we did a season prediction episode a couple weeks ago.
Oh, dude.
What?
He posted today.
Who? Micah?
Or no, he posted August 1st.
That's
a different...
that's a different thing.
I'm
Anyway.
I'm trying to find the most recent.
So
He posted something like
we'll,
this.
we'll get to our season, our altered season predictions because we had that a couple weeks ago. But we'll get to where that's been altered, where those have been altered by this trade, in a bit.
Yeah.
But so the compensation came out. The Packers gave up 2 first-round picks and a player, Kenny Clark,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it was Kenny Clark. Which
That's
I
not,
like Kenny Clark. This one's gonna sting, but
but 2 first-round picks
this
and a
was the
player
best thing.
is not a terrible price for a Pro Bowl. And I know the Pro Bowl isn't at what it used to be,
No.
but multi-time Pro Bowl player. You That's not a bad price
Right. This is
of a couple picks and a player
yeah.
that is honestly getting older, and you're probably
There
not
we
going to
go. I
have.
found the statement. I was trying to find his exact statement.
You're right.
So the Packers didn't lose a lot.
Packers don't lose a lot.
I'm concerned long term about the Packers' draft abilities, but honestly, the draft doesn't really mean as much anyway,
Right.
as people give credit for, because half the people get cut anyways. But
Right.
here's here's what he says. Micah said, growing up in Harrisonburg, Pennsylvania, I was one of the few kids in my neighborhood who cheered for the Cowboys. Nearly anyone around supported the Eagles, but I always believed in the star.
Hey, bad kitty. Sorry about that.
Literally, you were shouting into the mic because you're wearing it.
Sorry about that, y'all. He was playing with the blinds.
Yeah, can't have that. So,
My bad.
no, you're fine. Actually, it was the cat's bed. From the moment I arrived in Dallas, you embraced me and my family as your own. You made a kid from the East Coast feel right at home in Texas. Every time I pulled up to work, every time I stepped on the field, I felt the weight and pride of representing you. You didn't just give me a jersey, you gave me a place to belong. This is where the juice comes in, dude. I never wanted this chapter to end, but not everything was in my control. My heart has always been here and still is. Through it all, I never made any demands. I never asked for anything more than fairness. I only asked that the person I trust to negotiate my contract be part of the process.
So,
Ouch.
So going back to last episode, we were talking about this. Right?
Oh, yeah.
We were talking about this. It goes against. We called it unethical. It goes against league policy.
Yeah.
So
Jerry should be in trouble over this.
Jerry should be in trouble.
Big trouble.
Again, I will state it again, Nathan. It's unethical.
Mm-hmm.
2, it's against league policy. 3, Micah has hired. I'll say this. I'll keep saying this. Micah hired a person to negotiate for him.
Yep.
Not all players do.
Right.
Not all players have agents. Lamar Jackson being one of them when he was negotiating his contract a few years ago.
Right.
But most of them do. Micah hired a person, and the relationship between that person and Jerry, Micah, that person, and Jerry, whenever you draft a player, Nathan, who has an agent, the relationship is, hey, all negotiation talks with me directly, me the player.
Yeah.
All negotiation talks are strictly unofficial. You want to have a negotiation about my contract, you talk to my agent.
Yep.
That's how it works. That's how it should
Yeah,
work.
that's how it always works.
Jerry did not do that.
Yeah, he didn't give it close.
He, from what I've heard, he straight up balked at the inclusion of Micah's agent.
Yep.
You cannot do that as an owner. You cannot do that as a GM.
Yep.
He happens to be both.
Yeah. He is both.
Which means he should understand, hey, official negotiations go through that person.
Well, Stephen A. Smith called him on this a week ago. And he said, you as the owner and stuff, these kids that are coming in haven't even been born into the generation that, you used to go directly to the player. Mm-hmm. And so there's a new way of doing business with these guys, and you're not really doing this. maybe do you want to change your stance on this a little
Right.
bit? And he said, well, literally Jerry's response was, well, you're not looking at just the owner. You're looking at the general manager. That's my job. That was his response.
Right.
And so has Jerry Jones technically said anything that's wrong? No, but the problem is his ego. Yes,
Right.
he's the general manager. It is his job to do that. The problem is he's doing his job poorly, and he's not owning it, and he's never owned it.
He's never.
And the only thing he has owned is saying that he wants the Cowboys to be a soap opera.
Right.
And just that saying that alone, I think the NFL should step in and say you have to sell the team,
Right.
or you're not in the NFL.
Or
Which is never going to happen. But
so.
now I'm on ESPN right now, and there's 2 points that they're pointing out here. Jones believed he had been betrayed and decided to take a stand against a player and an agent on principle. Thoughts?
Thoughts? Again, I will keep saying it. I will keep saying it until the day I die. Jerry is the general manager, which means he should know
Yep.
that, hey, I want to have an official negotiation with the player. I cannot do that in a conversation that does not involve his agent.
Right. Now, okay. I do want to be fair.
Right.
Remember, Micah Parsons is also a little bit of a diva himself. And
Oh,
he
yeah.
did leave a game
Right.
last year. He did walk off the field. I don't remember what the whole context around it was, if they were just playing poorly or whatever, but he did leave the field. I forget what quarter. It was towards the end of the game, but I
Right.
forget which quarter, if it was third or fourth, but he left. So he does have some diva attitude in him.
Right. And
But all of this considered, I understand why you'd be upset.
right.
You're that good of a player and your talent's going to waste.
Right. And it's so yes, Micah has some diva behaviors. That's not the problem here.
I think he's handled this
He's
more
handled
than
it. He's handled it well.
professionally.
So, I mentioned the conversation about leadership last episode.
Yeah.
I'll mention it here again. They were having a conversation about leadership. Nothing to do with contract, except,
Yeah.
hey, just tell the guys, me and your agent are handling it.
Yeah.
In the context of that conversation, that's all we need to say. Is, hey, Jerry is talking to my agent. They're handling
Yep.
it
Yep.
in the context of a leadership conversation. The next problem is okay. You had the contract conversation. That's unofficial, like I said.
Right.
It's unofficial without his agent there.
Yep.
And when he said, "Hey, okay," whether it was like $40 million or whatever the number was, whatever the number was,
It was too low,
right?
in my opinion.
Whether
He's
it was
making 47. He's almost making $50 million. He's the highest
Well,
paid non-quarterback in the NFL.
whatever that number was, whether it was 40 million or like 45 at that time, whatever it was. When Micah says, "Hey, send that over to my agent," then the negotiation process can begin.
Yeah.
You do not get all upset about it and
Yeah.
in your feelings and like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe he would involve an agent."
Well, and that's why I say I think he's got a big ego problem.
He
I
does.
think he just cares about himself.
That's why he fired Jimmy.
Yeah,
he
I
wanted
know,
all
I
the
know.
credit of the Super
For the
Bowls.
Super Bowl, even though Jimmy was the one who won it. And clearly Jerry wasn't, because he hasn't won since then.
Jimmy won Jimmy won 2, and Jerry won 1 with Jimmy's team.
He was still Jimmy.
Right.
Now here's the other thing now. ESPN makes a second point here, and you're going to... I actually have an opinion on this. The Cowboys decided they couldn't win with their existing roster construction if they paid Parsons. I actually agree with that. They probably wouldn't go to the Super Bowl.
I agree with it too.
However, it doesn't matter. That point's kind of mute because you paid CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott especially with Dak, the most amount of money ever in the NFL. So I don't want to hear it. You wasted all this money on a B-plus quarterback. And, okay, CeeDee Lamb, great receiver.
Right.
I like CeeDee.
Right.
Dak Prescott's not worth $400 million or however much it was.
He's getting $60 million a year.
Yeah.
He's not. That is not.
He's not worth
You're
that.
paying, like you said, you're paying a B-plus player as if he's an S rank. As if he's a superstar.
literally better than Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes.
You never do that. Never. Jerry Jones, quite possibly, might be the worst businessman ever.
Right. It's so stupid.
You have a team. You have a team that the entirety of the NFL wants to love. But they always feel sad because of one person making the shots.
Right. This isn't.
What did Dallas do, man? First Luka, now Micah.
I don't know.
And they traded more players earlier this year, too. Like, they are not a good team right now.
This isn't like Belichick moving off players a year too early.
No. That's one thing.
That's one thing.
Because you're still trading for value at that point.
You're trading for value. This isn't even.
And it worked for the Patriots. So.
Right. This isn't even the Chiefs trading Tyreek. You did not get a number of picks back that were used.
Yeah.
For one of the best corners in the league. Two, a great defensive end in Karlaftis.
Yeah.
And three, and a number of other trades that got you other players that have turned out good. Well,
this is not that.
This is not that. This isn't even the Herschel Walker trade.
Yeah. This is worse.
This is so much worse.
You're
getting
the worst trade in the history of the NFL. The only redeeming quality might be if they pick somebody well next year or in the next couple of years.
Right.
But I doubt Jared's going to be around for that.
I don't know.
He's
my question
in his 80s, dude.
Will Steven, his son, take over the... I think, at the very least, this is what should happen. Stephen Jones, Jerry's son, should be like, okay, Dad, you've made enough bad decisions. I'm taking over the team now. And he would have a lot of support.
Probably.
From the crowd. Or, like you said earlier, the NFL should step in and say, hey, you are not... Like, okay, this isn't, like I said last episode, this isn't Dan Snyder where he's in the headline for scandal after scandal after scandal, all that. But the NFL should step in and say, you are objectively making bad football decisions. You should not be running an NFL team.
Yeah.
Either take it from Jerry and hand it off to his son, or just strip it from Jerry, the Jones family entirely.
Yeah. Is that the ice cream truck?
It's an ice cream van, but okay.
Oh, man.
They're an ice cream van.
There's an ice cream van. I might run out there right now. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding.
We're not gonna do that.
I don't even think they can hear it with these mics on.
Right. But anyway, it's
Jerry Jones.
It's so dumb. All right, I think we've beat it.
Yeah.
To death now.
I just want to say, as a Packer fan, thank you, Jerry.
But he's not.
Thank you.
It's fun to watch as a fan of a particular team that this benefits.
Oh, person detected at the home.
But
Somebody driving. Or getting ice cream.
So let's get to our Let's get down to our prediction.
Oh shoot! I already went to the outro. I thought that you said we were done. Well, we still got a couple seconds.
We still got a couple seconds.
I think Packers are destined. I think they can get, if not to the Super Bowl, I think they can get to the the NFC Championship.
The Packers. All I'll say is the Packers now have a better chance of winning the division, and the Cowboys now have a better chance of finishing last in the division.
I don't even think they're going to make. They're not even going to get to the wild card.
No.
This is the worst deal that they've ever made. This is the worst deal. This is Jerry Jones' defining moment. This is the worst deal, mark my words, in the history of the NFL. This is a Reggie White trade. This is Reggie White.
All right. Yep. All right.
Like,
Comments.
comment, subscribe.
We're gonna go to get some other stuff done. I'm gonna talk to my mom for about something real quick,
Yay.
and then we're gonna do some other stuff that's coming out soon.
Finger gaming.
Yep.
Okay, well now we gotta wait. We're terrible at this.
Like it's like every 2 or 3 episodes we get it right, and then right after that we're
I can't figure this out. I need a timer. I need like to put a little bar in the video that just is at the bottom.
right.
And then, see, look at that. Now that's it. Bell icon.
See you guys
Bye.
later.
Oh, it stopped it.
Bye.